But Andy's right. That's what fans are now thinking. Can you close the show? That's what the media, the pundits are thinking. Can you close the show? Looks like he might. Referee's in and he gets the...
Tom Helan, isang half-British at half-Filipino boxer mga idol, ang gumagawa ng ingay sa mundo ng boxing. Isang undefeated na may dugong Pinoy na nananalitay sa boksingerong ito. May kakaibang lakas na siguradong dumudurog ng muka ng kalaban. Katunayan niyan, nag-apply pa nga ang batang boksingerong ito ng dual citizenship para mairepresenta ang bansang Pilipinas pagdating sa boxing. At ngayong 2025 nga po mga idol, ay 2 banyaga nga po ang binugbog at winasak ang muka ng batang boksingerong ito. February 9, 2025, nang makaharap ni Tom Whelan ang South African fighter na si Michael Ramabaletsa, kung saan nga mga idol na halos mamagana ang muka ng Aprikano sa lakas ng mga binibitawang suntok ng Pinoy.
First round here for control, picking his punches, making Ramabaletsa feel that.
Came out a little bit more aggressive because he'll know that he cannot afford to allow Wellens to got caught with a decent combination there, but managed fairly well. So, as I was saying, I'm on Wellens if he can get it, and if he is
one of those, they both miss, but the speed of Westron, he's shown why he could potentially be a star. Off the left hook.
Got him. Did he get him off balance or did he wobble him? Goes after him. It's the end
shot. He's at long steady leg.
And goes after him again.
The pressure straight away, showing that you haven't got me. You slide and then react.
And
they've done a bit of it.
Oh, right hand.
Too well with the 2 hits. Down on the right, so now right on
with it as well. Give him more of a...
There's the right hand again. Oh, lovely little body shot. Wicked left hook coming through. Down.
Ramabaletsa probably has the best run stage. It could be
the fighter's mind. And if you Ramabaletsa, oh, he's just been clipped with a left hook there. The speed, the blurring speed, another left hand. If you're Ramabaletsa, proud man, you want to be winning, seems perhaps far-reached, far-fetched at this stage. You close the show. That's what the media, the pundits are thinking. Can you close the show? Looks like he might. Referee's in and he gets the job done in spectacular fashion.
Panalo ang ating bida via 5th round technical knockout. March 7, 2025 naman, nang makaharap ng ating bida ang Tanzanian fighter na si Ali B. Lubanja.
Every punch he throws, plenty of power, plenty of... An old head on young shoulders, I would say, Dave.
Absolutely. Boxed in February in Brentwood, won by a 5th round stoppage against the very experienced Michael Ramabaletsa. That was his first time scheduled for 8, and Ramabaletsa, a former English champion, albeit over 40 now, but Whelan broke him down brutally and stopped him and retired him ultimately. Up here against Ali B. Lubanja from Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, a thriving boxing scene there. This is second fight outside Tanzania. Lost a unanimous decision against the 9-0 Jimmy Lee in Coventry in June of last year. But he's got his hands full tonight here with Whelan. What do you make of Whelan's work so far, Barry?
Yeah, again, like typical Whelan, just nice and composed. Again, pressures you with that front foot. Like all really good quality fighters do. They take that front foot, they put it in the centre of your stance. Even when they're not throwing punches, they treat you with the pressure, they make you panic, they can force you to make mistakes, and then with that, they jump when you capitalise and make you hurt. Just see there with Whelan there, just a little feint before he threw. Again, just making you confused. You're not sure when he's going to attack, what he's going to do next.
Remember when he made his debut here, you described it as one of the best debuts you've seen in years, and he's only got better since. Notice though that he's just starting to take his time to work opponents out, which is no bad thing. There was a touch of Russia blood to the head about him early on in his career, but he's lost that. This is really measured. A terrific left hook to the body from Whelan.
See, the final shot's a fantastic shot, but the build-up to the shot is what makes him clever. That uppercut he threw before he threw the left hook to the body, he didn't put much on it, but just enough just to take the whole emphasis away from the body shot, make you lift your elbows, and then the gap appears for him to throw that shot. Again, stalking really well here, Whelan. Again, not rushing his work, waiting for any mistakes.
pro fight for Lubanja. As I said, a lot of opposition in small hall shows in Tanzania. This is something very, very different for him. Good opening round for Atomic Tom. Both well. Ceiling could be quite something for both Welland and Toward. Welland has so much time on his side as well at the age of just 20. Making Lubanja miss there. Still stalking, still looking, still working him out.
But even that jab there, just to see the way he just made him miss there, but he really stepped in with that left hand. All the time, just constant pressure, turning the screw. But he's added that thought process to his work, where, as you said, early in his career, he was a little bit hot-headed at times, knew he had a bit of power, wanted to show it off and get people out there really quick. He's realising now, I can just break fighters down with minimum risk, and that's what he's doing here. He's not making any mistakes, not taking any shots back, breaking you down, making you feel the pain, and then when the shots appear, he's making sure he commits.
Shot there to the solar plexus from Welland. Uppercut on the inside as well, guided by Will Jones at that Edge gym in Romford. Always looking for these little improvements. The uppercut again there from Welland.
Again with that feint there for Welland there, just again switching forces you back. Acceleration of pace.
Calling for patience from the corner. He's displaying it too. Lubanja, by the way, drew his previous fight against Charles Chilala back in Tanzania, and I only mention that because he won all 6 rounds on one of the scorecards, and the other 2 were scored as draws. I was talking to a friend who watches a lot of boxing in Tanzania, and he said that kind of thing happens quite a lot, so interesting contrast for him tonight. He was caught there by that left hand from Welland.
He takes a good shot, doesn't he, Lubanja? Because that was a solid right hand there from Welland, and no real signs there from Lubanja that he was in any sort of danger, any trouble.
Never been down, never been stopped. Tough man from a place they call Mafia Island in Tanzania. Trying to use those long levers, but Welland's so good at getting inside. He needs to get out of this corner, because this is Welland at his best. Right hook, and he took that Lubanja supremely well.
Just making sure he just punches through the target with every shot there, Tom Welland.
Picked him up as well there with that straight left. Welland just sensitive time on his side, having started so young. Started boxing at 13 years of age, was a very good young footballer playing for Cambridge United. Went to a boxing gym for strength and conditioning, and then never left. Happens to the best of the Barry.
It really does. I mean, the problem you got with Welland is holding him back. I think you have to hold him back, and he'll want to be fighting for titles as quick as he can. But I think once you get to that level, you can't go back down, and there's so much more things he has to experience and learn. There's tougher tests to wait for him, but so far he's ticking all the boxes and doing everything just perfect.
Switch the sample there.
But even that, just even though he's always trying to be aggressive, he's always looking to feel the pressure. He's always aware of something coming back.
Does that left hook to the body, doesn't he? Welland throws it really well with spite and venom.
Forces you to fight at his pace. He does it from the first bell. Just, again, we also got that front foot I mentioned already. He plants it right in the centre of your stance. Forces you to react to him rather than him react to you.
Then Lubanja backed up here. That left hook got through. Right hook to the body as well from Welland. There's that left hook again. Lubanja opening up bravely here because he's under pressure from Welland. It's a tough man, this Ali B. Lubanja.
There's a point for Lubanja here. If he doesn't fire back, Welland overwhelms him. But if he does fire back, there's gaps to be to exploit the shots there, and the gaps there for Welland to land with heavy shots.
You watched Welland slowly break down Michael Ramabeletsa, and you wonder if he's just doing something similar here against the teak tough Ali Lubanja.
When he's in a position that most fighters don't get to till their mid-20s, he's starting to understand how things work for him. Not just going through the repertoire of skills, he understands how to break you down, the process it takes.
John Latham kept busy.
See the corner there, just trying to keep Wellington in line, just remind him everything's off the jab.
Superb right hand there, straight right from Wellington, he set up perfectly. And once again, Lubanja shows that he can take a shot all right.
He realised, we saw it in one of his earlier fights where he got a little bit excited, so maybe that calmness in the corner is just keeping him level-headed and going through what they were doing in the gym, breaking fighters down, not rushing your work. You have the power, the ability, you have that eye to see gaps.
Lubanja, and Southpaw starts again, wants to get out of that corner. Wellington wants to keep him pinned in there.
Trying to the left hook there, Lubanja. Too telegraphed there for Welland.
Working so hard to the body. And Ethan wants a word here, just telling him to keep them up. Look just about okay to me, but John's got a better view than us. And he digs to the body and then follows it up with that straight right hand, a smile on the face of Lubanja.
Just see the change in tempo, the acceleration and pace in his work. When he lands with a good shot, all of a sudden, there's 3 or 4 automatically. So much speed from Welland. Just like to see him take a step around the target. When he's got him in the corner now. If he just takes a little step to the right, that opens up the body for him. A different angle of attack. There's a left hook through the middle, an uppercut.
And he has Lubanja backed into that corner. He mixes up the levels again. Really imaginative punch picking here from Welland, and Lubanja is covering up. He's going to need to throw back, but he's down. Relentless pressure to the body from Tom Welland. And I'm not sure Lubanja's getting up here. He's in agony, and it's done. And Welland goes to 8-0 with a demolition job.
Knockout ang inaabot ng Tanzanian fighter sa pang-apat na round ng kanilang bakbakan.